One of the things that my daddy taught me that I carry with me in a lot of situations is that when you are a good person, you don't have to defend yourself. You don't got to tell everybody that you're a good person. Your character and your reputation will speak for itself, right? I'll give you guys an example. There is an individual in my life, there's a few individuals that are no longer in my life, that instead of admitting where they were wrong in a situation or holding themselves accountable for why things went the way that they went, they would rather tell the world or make me come off to the world as this horrible person, right? Yeah, I don't care. I've never cared. One thing I do not do is defend myself on the internet or in real life, really. Um, but I say that to say, you can look at your life and look at theirs, and you can see who's in a better position. And I'm not even talking about financially. I'm just talking about overall. You ever notice that like a woman will leave a man and her skin gets clearer, she starts losing weight, all of the good things in her life start happening because that person and their trash ass energy was blocking the blessings. I always say there are times where God wants to bless you and give things to you, but he can't give it to you because you got that shit over there. Like all they're gonna do is sabotage it and cause you to lose it. Have you ever been around somebody or seen somebody where every single time something good happens to them, it gets taken away or it gets lost? It's because that person's not, whoever they got around them is not supposed to be around them, right? So whether it's a friendship, relationship, any kind of ship, you will leave those situations and things get significantly better for you. It's because that person was not supposed to be in your life. It's them and their energy. A lot of people's blessings are tied to you. I made another video on this, but I feel like I need to say this a lot more often. And that's something that my best friend put in my spirit. A lot of people's blessings are tied to you. A lot of people's karma is delayed because you came into their life. You will literally intervene spiritually for people and don't even know that you're doing it just by being yourself. I don't defend myself because I know I didn't do anything to anybody. And if I am ever wrong, I don't have a problem with holding myself accountable and going, you know what, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to go that hard to paint. I didn't have to get out like that. That wasn't cool. But there are people that are no longer in my life that still have these made up stories that they subscribe to. And they lie and tell the story so much that they actually start to believe it. So by the time they actually, if they even have access to me, get back to me and tell me the story, I'd be like, that's incorrect. That's not what happened. But I'm not going to debate it with you because I don't care. Look at my life. Look at your life. Who's the problem? Here I am, frolicking through the flowers. And here you are, shuffling around in dirt. You got dirt all under your fingernails and shit. Your shoes is dirty. Your nose got, shit on it. And you're trying to convince the rest of the world that it was me. Okay. I think that people forget that there are people that walk around this earth that can actually see you. I had to learn this. There are a lot of people that don't like me because I see them. I see your aura. I see your spirit. I see how ugly your spirit is. I see your character. Y'all ever see somebody you think that they're so handsome and they don't even have to open their mouth and you just kind of blink and you're like, because you see their character. You see that evil sitting on them. Pay attention to people's eyes. There are people that I have come across, pupils dark as fucking midnight. Ain't no iris in sight. Demons. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't owe anybody to defend yourself. You go around and you do you, and you live life, and you continue to work on you, and you continue to work and do better. Believe me, people will see. I personally don't give a fuck how people think or what they think about me. It's not my job. But if you are still in a place in your life where that bothers you, if you genuinely in your heart of hearts know, you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm not the problem. Okay, so then what you care for? Your job is to water you. Your job is not to be running. Do you know how exhausting it has to be to defend yourself all the fucking time? Who's doing that? And usually the ones that do it are the guilty ones. Nope. A sure sign, a telltale sign, is to literally just look at where you are and where they are. Where you're going and where they're going to stay stagnant at. Because half of the people, the majority of the people that are no longer in my life are literally in the same place that I left them. So clearly I wasn't the issue, right?